Want to know on how to play Splatoon 3 Side Order expansion DLC into your PC? So this is a Nintendo Switch game. You can basically fully play it into your PC now. So if you're ever interested in that, then please do watch this video trail. So what you need first is that you will need to have a copy of all the files that I have highlighted here in my desktop. They are really important. And also you will need to install an application called Yuzu. So for those who do not know and are new, Yuzu is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed into your Yuzu emulator. So as of recording this video trail, the latest build of Yuzu emulator is version 1727. So I'm just going to show you first that I have Splatoon 3 and it's in version 7.0.0, which is the side order update. It's in XCF file format and it's a 4.8 GB file size. So these are the files that are here that are needed to be installed in Yuzu: the base game, the update, and the DLC. But for that, I'm going to show you where to get Yuzu emulator first. And to do that is just open a web browser, type in Yuzu emulator in Google search, hit enter, and then go to usumi.org because that is their official website. Click on that, then click on the download button. Then if you have a powerful Android 11 device or an Android phone, you can play Switch games on it now, as long as it is the most latest and most powerful Android 11 mobile device out there. So if you're from Linux, click on into the Linux tab and click on the download for Linux 64 button here to download this build of Linux for Yuzu. And if you're from Windows, click on the Windows tab and click on the download for Windows 64 version to download the latest build of Yuzu emulator. So since I have already downloaded and installed the latest build of Yuzu emulator into my PC, I'm just going to skip on this part because the download installation process for this is really easy to do and is really straightforward and that anyone's going to do this. So go ahead, click on it, download it now, and install it into your PC. So I'm just going to minimize that, and I'm just going to assume that you have downloaded, installed Yuzu emulator. So open Yuzu emulator, and it's time to install some files in it, so that it'll be able to play Switch games, because without these files, Yuzu will not be able to play in Switch games. So what are these files? These files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in the latest version 17.0.1, so that it'll be able to play all of the newly released Switch games and all of the previously released Switch games. And also, you will need to have the game files in XEI or NSB file format so that Yuzu emulator will be able to detect them. Now, if you're asking me on how to get all these files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console and you should mod it and install a custom firmware in it, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch files. And once you have access on that, there's just copy and transfer all of the keys and the firmware files of the Switch into your PC. Basically, you will need to have a Nintendo Switch, which is in homebrew. And now, if you want to know where to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. Own the physical copy of the game, buy it from a physical store or in the digital store in the eShop, and then once you have done that, you bought them, then you can now digitally back them up into an XEI or NSB file format, just like that game. So for those who want to try out and play this game but don't have a Switch, but don't know where to get all these files, all you have to do, guys, is just scan this QR code here on the screen, scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you'll be redirected to the page and you'll be able to get a copy of these files. Once you are on the site, be sure to check out the entirety of the website, hover down, check out everything, and get a copy of these files that I have highlighted here. So be sure to pause this video and check all the file sets in the desktop. So I'm just going to assume that you have already done that and that you have a copy of these files now into your PC. You can put it anywhere into your PC as long as you know where they are. But for me in this guide, I'm just going to put them into the desktop so that you'll be able to see them. So I'm just going to open Yuzu emulator now. Go ahead, open Yuzu emulator, and it's time to install these files. Now go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then locate Keys folder. Then open the keys zip file in the desktop, and all you have to do is just copy the product keys and title keys inside, drag and drop, or copy and paste these files and transfer them into this folder here. Once you're done closing that, the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch. So go back to File again, open Yuzu folder, and then locate NAND folder, NAND, System folder, Contents folder, Gesture folder. Once you have done that, the next step to do is just to open the firmware file in the desktop, select all the files that's inside, copy them, and paste them into this folder here. And again, if this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. This will copy all of the firmware file of the Switch now into your PC so that your Yuzu emulator will function as a Switch. Once you've done this, close this. Now the next step is to update your Splatoon 3 to the latest update. And to update the base game is all you have to do is just go to File, go to Install Files in NAND, and then locate on the update files. So first of all, what we're gonna update first is the side order update. Click on that, and then it's a 5.3 GB file size. Click on that and hit open. Select it here, hit install, and this will update the base game of Splatoon 3 with the 5.3 GB file size of an update, which is side order update. So this will take some time, so let's wait for it to complete. This game will run perfectly well in Yuzu Emulator now, so I'm just gonna hit OK. Then the next step is to install the DLC updates of the game. And to do that, again, is just go to File, Install Files in NAND, locate on the Update Files DLC here, 3 DLC files, and select all 3. And once you have done that, hit Open, and it will be checked here, 3 files, and hit Install. This will update the DLCs into the game. And once you've done that, hit OK. Now the next step is to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens into your playthrough in playing Splatoon 3. So go into Emulation, Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting you see here. So these are my settings for the Channel tab, System tab. You can change the System section to any language and region you like, but the core section should remain as it is. CPU set to auto. Graphics set into Vulkan API because it's the best setting for you to play Splatoon 3. Resolution scale is 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper, much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC can't handle that, then revert back into 1x resolution. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. Now go to the Advanced tab here in Graphics. And in this part, just pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. Once you have copied all of the checkboxes in the settings, go to Audio and be sure to copy every setting, simple settings here. Once you've done that, go to Controls. It's better to use a controller rather than the mouse and keyboard when playing Switch games, so I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them into your PC. Map them up according to your liking, but the dead zone for both left and right stick should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthrough. So be sure to change that. And once you've done that, hit OK. Congratulations, your Yuzu emulator is now fully optimized to run and play Splatoon 3 and all of the previously released Switch games into your PC. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I'll not be able to show you guys the gameplay of this game running to my PC because all their how strict Nintendo is. They don't support this kind of content. They basically hate this kind of content, especially the Switch emulation scene for PC. So if I showed you a gameplay of Splatoon 3, side order update running perfectly into my PC, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down. And I hope you guys do understand on that part. But I am willing to compromise a little bit and show you a boot up into the title screen of Splatoon 3 to show you proof that this register of mine is working, and that's what I'm going to do. And also, I'm just going to blur the screen from here and out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with any of their copyright strikes into my channel. And again, please do understand. So the game is starting to load now. So I have not installed any mods into the game, but it runs perfectly in it with no issues at all. So let's wait for the update. And the game is now here into the title screen, and it will show you here. You cannot see it because I have blurred the screen, but it says version 7.0.0. So that's it. That's how you play and update the game into the latest version into your PC. So I'm just going to stop the emulation from here. So as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play Splatoon 3 side order update into your PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.